Child's pose is where we'll begin. Big toes touch. Spread your knees to the outer edges of your mat. Walk your hands towards the top of your mat. Rest your forehead. Start to invite your Ujjayi breath by sealing your lips, constricting your whispering muscles, and taking an inhalation and exhalation through the nose. Breathe slow and easy, being mindful of every breath. Gently come into a tabletop position. On your inhale, slide into cow pose. As you tilt your tailbone up, drop your belly and shine your heart forward. And exhale, draw the lower belly muscle up and in. As you round your back, draw your chin to your chest and the crown of your head down. Inhale once more for cow, tilting your tailbone up. And exhale for cat, pulling your lower belly muscle up and in. Maybe sway side to side, slowly integrating into your practice. Again, staying in tune with your Ujjayi breath, waking up the spine, waking up your body nice and slow. On your inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. And gently rest your head and your shoulder on your mat. Walk your hands to the top right corner of your mat. You also have the option to go into a little bind by bringing your arm up and over the back. Here you're gently stretching your neck and your shoulders. A little twist in the spine as well. You can keep your toes curled under for a little bit of fresh oxygenated blood. Inhale, lift the left arm up and release. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle on the other side, resting your head. And slide your left arm nice and long to the corner of your mat. Try to surrender in every pose. Breathing nice and easy. Slow inhalations, even with a slow exhale. Inhale, lift your arm up. Feel that gentle twist in the spine. And let's meet back into tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. And start to paddle your feet here. Feeling a gentle stretch in your calves. Bend into your right knee and slide the left heel down and switch. Do these a few times. And when you're done, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. As you draw the belly up and in, knit your ribs, grab your triceps under. On your inhale, gaze forward, and on your exhale, walk to the top of your mat. Bring your feet hip-width distance apart. Bend your knees generously here and let your torso drape over your thighs. You can grab at opposite elbows and gently shake your head yes and no to relax your neck muscles. Allow fresh oxygenated blood to flow through your brain. You can hang your arms heavy and toe heel your feet together. And slowly rise up one vertebra at a time. Let your arms hang and let your head be the last to come up. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms up overhead, lengthening through your side body. Weight in your heels. Exhale, back bend, cactus the arms. Push your hips forward, lift your chest up. And inhale, mountain pose. Reach up long. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Keep your hips in line with your heels. Drop the crown of your head down. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale back into that forward fold. Maybe use your arms. Drawing your forehead right below the knees for a deep stretch. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw the shoulders back. One line of energy from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Exhale, high plank. Step back. Shift forward. Lower all the way down to your belly. Bring the tops of your feet onto your mat. Zipper your legs up into one. Inhale, cobra pose. Draw the chest up and back. Curl your toes under. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus the arms, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Shift forward, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra pose, little to no weight in the palms. Exhale, release. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus the arms, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, shift forward. Inhale, cobra pose, chest up and back. Exhale, release. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Roll up to the ball mounts of your toes. Bend your knees. Jump, step, or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Send all of your weight into your heels. Squeeze your knees together, inner thighs. Stretch your glutes back. Draw your belly up and in. Arms by your ears. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Step back. Jump or step back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Draw your shoulders back and down, chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. And so now I'll walk you through a chaturanga. Roll up to the ball mounts of your toes. Shift forward to a high plank, shoulders past the wrist. Lower all the way down to 90 degrees. Elbows stay stacked above your wrist. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders back, chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Roll up to the ball mounts of your left toes. Draw the lower belly muscle up and in. Round your back and lunge forward. Inhale, warrior two. Draw your front heel in line with the arch of your back foot. Draw your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Push your hips forward. Draw your chest back. Reach for opposite sides of the room. Exhale, modified extended side angle. You can gently rest your elbow onto your thigh. Little to no weight. Avoid resting all of your weight on there. Keep your core working. Full expression will bring your right hand all the way down to the arches of your foot. Again, not resting your body weight anywhere. You're holding it up nice and strong with your core. Lift your heart up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and back. Lift your gaze. Exhale, lunge. Frame your foot with your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, lunge forward. Inhale, warrior two. Spread your mat apart with your heels. Lift your belly, spine, and chest. Roll your shoulders down your back. Draw the shoulder blades in. Exhale, extended side angle. So again, starting off with a modified version. You can go into your full expression. Okay, keep nice wide collarbones, drawing the shoulders back. Okay, roll the top ribs back. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Feel that side body stretch. And exhale, lunge. Frame your foot with your hands. Kick your left leg up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. You always have the option to rest on your knees to cut your weight in half. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, lunge forward. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, lunge forward. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Weight in the heels. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, lunge forward. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, lunge forward. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, take a couple breaths here. Nice big inhales through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And take a moment here as we prepare for core. When you have a strong core, you have a strong practice and a nice healthy spine. And gently lower down to your backs. Okay, we'll start with reclined bound angle crunches. So you'll bring your heels together to touch. Open your knees up like a book. Bring your fingertips behind you. Take a nice deep inhalation and exhale, crunch. Just tiny little crunches, focusing on a certain part of the core. And press your heels together. Keep your elbows nice and wide. Envision that you have an orange between your chin and chest. Avoid tucking your chin to your chest. All right, and try to peel the shoulder blades gently off the mat and press your heels together. Okay, now we can start pulsing. As you pulse, keep the shoulder blades lifted, press your heels, draw the belly in towards your spine, and release. Close your legs up like a book, draw your knees in toward your chest, and rock side to side for a mini back massage. We'll start with Yogi Bicycle. Stack your knees above your hips. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Inhale back to center, switch legs, and twist. Keep your elbows as wide as you can. Always keep your knees above your hips. Avoid letting it pass your hip line so that you can really focus on those lower belly muscles as well while you're working on your obliques. To get a little bit more of a challenge, send your gaze to the back elbow as you twist. All right, elbow to knee versus knee to elbow. Always meeting in the center with the inhalation and an exhale. Come back to center and pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come back to center. Take a nice big breath in through the nose. Reach up long, point and flex your feet. Hug your knees in toward your chest. Rock and roll your whole spine a couple times. And meet me in boat pose, right by the sacrum. Lift your heels up in line with your knees. Tall spine, chest towards your thighs. If you want more of a challenge, release your arms out to the side. Hold here for only 3, for 2, and 1. Cross your legs, plant your palms, jump or step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, always paddling your feet, or you can just simply meet me in down dog. We'll start with a little bit of twisting in the spine. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, lunge forward. Inhale, low crescent. Bring your arms up overhead, tuck the tailbone under, belly up and in. Lift the torso up and away from the hips. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, revolved kneeling crescent. All right, hook your left elbow to your right thigh. Press your palms together, align your elbows, and gently rise up to a high revolved crescent pose. Inviting the balancing in while you're twisting the spine. Draw your heart towards your thumbs. You can keep your gaze down, or you can send your gaze up to further deepen the twist. All right. Exhale, runner's lunge. Bring your hands to the inside of your right foot as you shimmy your foot to the corner of your mat. Rest your knee, sink your hips. You can stay here. Or you can lower down to your forearms for lizard pose. Okay? And just relax your head. Gently come up, press into your palms. Exhale, high plank, chaturanga, flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, lunge forward. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Bring your arms up overhead. Tuck your tailbone under, push your hips forward, bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, revolve kneeling crescent. Draw your heart towards your spine and gently rise up. Palms together, elbows in line with one another. You can look down to feel more grounded. I draw the top ribs back, bottom ribs forward, shifting the heart towards the thumbs, constantly twisting with your breath. Exhale, runner's lunge. Shimmy your foot to the corner of your mat, sink your hips, rest your knee. You can stay here again. This side may feel different. Just invite the conversation your body is having with you. Lower down to your elbows to get a deeper stretch. And again, release any tension that you may be holding around the shoulders or your neck, even your glutes. Step into a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Send your weight into your heels. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, prayer twist. So make sure that your knees are in line here. If your left knee is popping out slightly, draw the left hip crease back. Align the knees with one another. Squeeze the inner thighs. Press your palms. And with every exhale, twist into this pose. Right? This is a spinal twisting pose. Inhale, chair pose. Let's do the other side. Bring your hands to heart center. And exhale, prayer twist. So right elbow to your left thigh. Again, your knees are in line with one another. Okay, your heart is above your hips. With every exhale, you're drawing your heart towards your thumbs. Your gaze is either up or down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga flow. Step back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. We'll start with the twisting and compressing. Exhale, eagle on your right. Sweep your right arm under your left. Sweep your right leg up and over your left leg. Draw your chest up and back. Keep your shoulders stacked above your hips so that you can get deeper and tighter into this pose. You can lift your elbows up and feel a gentle stretch in between the shoulder blades. All right, breathe nice and easy. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle on your left. Sweep the left arm under the right. Left leg up and over your right leg. Draw your chest up and back. Sink down low. Getting tighter into the spine, exercising the joints, compressing the blood flow to allow fresh oxygenated blood to flow through your body. And continue to breathe nice and easy. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Send your weight over to your left foot for tree pose. And come and bring your heel to a kickstand variation. You can bring your heel to your calf. You can use your hand and bring your heel into your inner left thigh. Okay. The trick here is for balancing is pressing your heel into your thigh, thigh into your heel. Draw your bent knee back. Zip through the midlines, standing nice and tall. void, sending all of your weight to your left side. And you can keep your hands at heart center. Just focus on the balancing, being grounded. Draw your bent knee forward and release. Tree pose on the other side. Again, bringing your heel to the inside of your right thigh. Draw the bent knee back. Keep your core strong. Stand tall. Okay, breathe easy. Stay focused. Balance. Draw your bent knee forward and release. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend, cactus the arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, chaturanga flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, lunge forward. Shorten your stance. Inhale, warrior one. Align your heels with one another. Shift your front knees so that it's stacked above your ankle. Tuck the tailbone under. Both heels are grounded. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Shift your upper body forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Send your gaze up and reach up for the ceiling. Rest your hand onto your shin or gently bring your hand behind your right leg, relaxing it somewhat. Keep the core engaged, finding length on the right side as you're finding length on the left side body. Okay, squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Reach up and back, straighten out your front leg. Pivot your right foot in. Keep reaching towards the back. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. All right, send your weight into the ball mounts of your toes. Push your knees back. Draw the belly up and in. All right, grab at opposite elbows and hang heavy here. It's a full back body stretch. Okay, relax your head, relax your upper body, let gravity do its work. Release your grip, inhale, halfway lift. Tee out your arms and with a flat spine, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga flow. Step back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Lunge forward. Shorten your stance. Inhale, warrior one. Draw the left hip crease back. Right hip forward. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Bump your hips to the back wall. Shift your upper body forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Relax your left arm again. Reach up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your inner thighs. Okay, nice wide collarbones. Drop both shoulders back. Knit both ribs in. Lengthening through the side body. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend into your left leg. Reach up and back. And then slowly straighten your left leg for reverse triangle. Pivot your left foot in. Keep reaching back into a wide-legged forward fold. Again, send all of your weight into the ball mounts of your toes. place your left hand in the middle of your mat. Inhale, open arm twist, reach up. You can keep your gaze up and release. Plant your right hand down. Easy twist. And back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Tee out your arms and with a flat spine, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, or you can go into your chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, pigeon. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Parallel your shin as much as possible to the top of your mat. Flex your right foot to protect your knee joint and your hips. Sit nice and tall. Keep your hips squared and lengthen your spine as you lower down and put your pigeon to sleep. You can rest your head on your mat, on your hands, on a block, on a pillow. Just allow your body to melt into this pose. Gently press into your palms, kick your right leg up. Let's do a counter stretch as you open up the hips, bend the knee, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, pigeon. Okay. Lengthen your right leg long, square your hips, find length in your spine as you lower all the way down. And when bringing your forehead down on something to rest on, it's allowing and giving that signal for your body to relax, right? Just take nice and easy, steady breaths here as your hips open up. And gently press into your palms, curl your right toes under, kick your left leg up for three-legged dog, open up the hips, bend your knee for that counter stretch, and exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. On your inhale, shift forward to a high plank and lower all the way down to your belly. Zip your legs up into one. Bring your big toes to touch. Ankles touch. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift the chest up and back. Send the weight off of your palms. Lift your legs up and bring your arms behind you. Interlace them and puff up your chest on your inhale. Hold here, chest up and back. Zipper your legs up into one and gently release for a mini Shavasana. Take a couple breaths here. Separate your feet to the corners of your mat. Bring your fingertips onto the outer edges of your mat for seal pose. Lift your chest up and back. Avoid shrugging your shoulders, so lengthen through the back of your neck. Lift through the crown of your head, right? Gently stretching the spine. You can bring your hands closer to you if you need a deeper stretch or wider. Release, let go, bring your arms out to the side. Come up into Sphinx pose. Shoulders stay stacked above your elbows. Bring your arms parallel to one another. Unbend your knees. Push your hips down in towards the mat. Flex your feet. Lift through the crown of your head. So hold here for a moment and release. This is a nice, gentle pose to prepare you for bow pose. Bend your legs and capture the outer edges of your feet. Push your hips towards the mat. Lift your knees and thighs off of the mat. Relax your shoulders and draw the chest up and back. Keep lifting your toes up towards the ceiling and send your gaze up. Lift your toes up towards the ceiling even more. Breathe nice and easy. There you go. Hold here and release. Press into your palms. Come standing on your knees. Knees are hip width distance apart. You can put 2 knuckles in between your knees to kind of gauge where you need to be. Keep the tops of your feet onto your mat, or for a modified version, curl your toes under. Otherwise, put your hands onto your lower back. Push your hips forward. Okay, send your gaze back, nice and slow, relaxing the back of your head down. Reach back for your heels. Continue to push your hips forward, lift your chest up, and send your gaze further back down. Simultaneously pushing the hips forward as if you were a wheel, lifting your chest up, and drawing your gaze back. And when you're ready, bring your hands to your hips. Gently come up, take a seat on your heels. Take a moment here, one hand on your heart, the other on your mat. Take a nice inhalation through the nose and open mouth exhale. Swing your legs out in front of you and lower down to your back. Nice and gently. And bring your heels right below your knees. All right. Let's prepare for bridge pose. Lift your hips, lift your chest, shimmy your shoulders in towards one another and interlace your fingers. Continue to push your hips up. Chin can almost touch your chest at this point. Your entire spine is lifted off of your mat completely. You're pushing your hips up, chest up, send your weight into your heels. And gently release your grip, lowering down one vertebra at a time. Bring your heels together. For Supta Baddha Konasana, just rest here, let your spine neutralize. When you're ready, close your knees up like a book. Draw your knees in toward your chest. Rock and roll your spine up to a seat. Straddle your legs out wide, flex your feet, and walk your hands forward. Okay, as far as you feel comfortable, take a moment here, take a few breaths, and then maybe lower down even more. Again, take a moment, a few breaths, slowly allowing your body to invite you to flexibility. All right, be patient, engage with your breath, feel the mind, body, and breath working together. And gently rise up. Close your knees up like a book. Draw your knees in towards your chest. And once more, lower down to your back. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Let your thighs play out. Bring your arms in between your legs and wrap your forearms around the outer edges of your feet. So your ankles are stacked above your knees. All right. Your sacrum is on your mat or on the ground. The spine is nice and flat. Release your left leg all the way down for a little bit of a hip flexor stretch. And switch over to the other side. Release your right leg long. And come back to happy baby. Grab your 2 peace fingers and wrap them around your big toes and straddle your legs once more, stretching your heels out, toes towards you. Feel that deep inner thigh stretch, and then bring your legs together. Bend your legs. Hug your right knee in towards your right armpit and release your left leg long. Give it a gentle little squeeze. Exhale, supine twist. Bring your right knee across your body over to the left side. Stack your right hip above your left and melt your shoulders. Send your gaze to the right. Get this nice, gentle twist in the spine to finish off your practice. Wringing your spine like a wet washcloth. And draw your right knee slowly back and towards your chest. As you bring your left knee in towards your chest and straighten your right leg. Hug your left knee in towards the armpit. Flex your right leg and exhale, supine twist to the other side. Left hip is stacked above your right. Create a nice twisting into the spine, allowing the nervous system to come to an equilibrium, calming, relaxed. And gently bring both knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins, grab at opposite elbows, squeeze tight, keep the spine nice and flat, and gently release into your final Shavasana. Let your feet splay out, let everything go, come into the now. From my soul to yours, namaste.